Okay, what can you say about that game and the way that your team played?
We hung together, we played together. You know, they went on runs, we went on runs, but it came down to execution, hitting big shots at the big moment. And so, you know, that's how the game goes sometimes. You know, you just got to stick with it. You know, they're going to go on their runs, but you got to keep your composure and do the things that makes us successful.
Now, what are some of the things that you tell your teams to do or to keep them composed when the game comes down
It's
to
a mentality.
the end?
I coach a mentality. You know, basketball is going to be ups and downs. Mo is going to change sides on you. And Mo is not loyal. And so you as a player has got to recognize that and have a mentality to say, okay, I'm bringing Mo back to my side.
Now, I got to watch you. I've seen your team since media day. Now, what can you say about some of the strengths of your team or some of the things that
we got shooters? We're shooters. We got great guard play. We play fast, and so you know we play to our strength. And so you know we think about this team is very resilient, and so we can be down and then we're on a run, go on a 12-0 run, and be back in the game. So you know we're a very resilient group, and they play for each other. That's the key I can say about this team.
Now, since the beginning, what are some of the things that you guys have gotten better on?
Transition defense. That's the key. Our transition defense in the beginning was really bad, and a lot of that because they were new to each other. And so now we're as a team, you gotta have ownership within the team. You gotta have leaders, and so I have developed leaders within the team. You know, certain times they may not get the minutes they want because you know it's about the matchups that exist in the game, and so. A lot of times, you know, I might have a certain lineup in that I got to match up with, and so I don't have people over here grumbling and griping because they're not getting playing time. So they want to win.
So you mentioned getting better on transition defense, but what are some of the things that you hope to get better on before the end of this season?
I think executing at the key moments, like we did yesterday with that big three. We were down one, or down two actually, with a couple seconds left, and making the extra pass. That's why I tell them all year, make the extra pass. And that's what we're doing now, making the extra pass. So.
Now, I always got to know what makes coaches get involved with this game, and what's some of the things that keep you motivated to stick with it.
I played the game, and so, you know, when you played as much as I have, you know, and, you know, it's trying to teach the younger kids you know, the fundamental aspect, because when I was younger, I had great coaches. I had coaches that, you know, really taught me how to play fundamental basketball. And so I try to teach the fundamental side because I think that lacks in today's game. You know, you take the fundamental side of the ball, bring the mentality. Talent only brings you so far, but it's the mentality that carries you the rest of the way. So,
I got to ask one more question about vision. And what this program does for kids.
Gives them an opportunity to get exposure, to get better at their craft. It's a family. And so, you know, Cam Jackson does a great job of promoting these kids. It's not about him, it's not about vision per se, but it's about these kids getting out, competing, getting exposed to the college coaches if they have a desire to play college ball. And that's what I say about vision. It's not about wins and losses. Because, you know, the wins will come as you develop the players. You know, I'm not all about coming out here winning every game, but if I, as a coach, have not, a player has not gotten better under me, I have failed them. It's not about me getting the glory, it's about them getting better as a player and developing.